So this is our last part, the fivefold teachings of Dawa Gyaltsen. The line is, the union is great bliss. And if you look at it in our life, in every day in our life, it makes good sense. Anytime when we are able to connect, it makes us feel good. When you are able to connect with yourself, it makes you feel good. When you're able to connect with somebody, it makes somebody else feels good, and it makes you feel good. People have a relationship. One of the main point about relationship is trying to make connection. On a physical level, on an emotional level, on a spiritual level, anytime, whatever level of connection that you are able to make, it makes you feel good. The deeper connection you are able to make, the better feelings are. Less dependent on outer circumstances is. So, like many times, that's very true. If you're in a relationship, if you are able to only a physical relationship, it's one thing. In a spiritual relationship, more heart relationship, it's another experience. So connections are a fundamental in human life. Children cannot properly grow unless there is a connection of emotion with the parents, particularly connection of love. So in the same way, union is great bliss. The union is about the connection. So with connection, or through the connection, arises a lot of experiences. Beautiful experiences. So the connection between the openness and awareness, when that connection is awakened, when that connection is familiar, that connection is absolutely balanced, then quality arises. Otherwise, you can think about, well, I can rest in emptiness, what it's going to do to me? How I'm going to be happy just resting in emptiness? Well, just resting in emptiness might not make you feel happy, but if you're resting in an inseparable state of emptiness in a clear light, it will make you happy. For example, the example will be when you feel nothing in your life. People feel lost, unacknowledged, unwanted, rejections, isolations. When you feel like that, what are you feeling? You're feeling disconnected. You're feeling disconnected with your family. You're feeling disconnected with your colleagues. You're feeling disconnected with your friends. And you're isolating yourself. And when that disconnection, when you become familiar with that disconnection, and when you dwell into it, that's where you begin to feel pain and depression. In contrary, when you feel connection to that inner openness, connection to the inner light, and become familiar with that inseparable state, it will give the birth to hope. It will give the birth to 4 immeasurables, 10 parajana paramitas. It will give the birth to all the countless enlightened qualities. So, in our own little experiences of meditation in these 5 parts, remember, we go back to the first part, we have been working with the fear. You didn't find the object of fear, you didn't find the subject of the fear. You found an openness, you found a light inside yourself. You became more familiar with that openness and light, and you continuously rest in that union, that connection. What will manifest from that place? Hope will manifest, because you have been working with the fear. You will manifest joy related to that hope, because you have been working with the pains related with that fear. it will naturally come. You just simply have to trust. And the reason why I'm saying trust, because these practices, something that you have never heard of, you have never done in your life, and you just have to trust a little bit before you have the experience. And once you have the experiences, you trust the experience itself. You don't have to trust or rely on anybody else's explanation. So simply, I think it's important here to trust in that experience and rest in that experience. Again, experience of inseparable state of openness and awareness as much as possible, and gradually allow, this is the word here, not make, allow the hope, allow the joy, allow your inner qualities, because you are ready to give a birth, you are ready to transform, or you are ready to change, because you have enough familiarity in that space of union, of openness and awareness, and the bliss will come from that place. So the example of union, it's great bliss. It's like a vast clear sky and a luminous and warm sunshine. The union of that luminous and warm sunshine and the vast sky, it gives a birth to a lot of elements. The earth, the water, the fire, all the natural elements come to exist. And from this natural element, then imagine like a fruit trees. And imagine that clear sky, the warmth of sun hitting to that tree, hitting to those fruits, and gradually, because of that clear sky, because of warmth of the sun, it ripens those fruits, and then the fruit is the bliss for those who needs it. So that is kind of the example of it. So the joy, inner joy, is the fruit which has ripened with the warmth of awareness in that vast sky.